Hi guys, this is Ashubali from Excel, your Microsoft Excel trainer and friend. So guys, I hope you have gone through the last video where we have covered conditional formatting, where we have understood how we can format a particular data by giving different conditions, and we can get the desired results what we are looking for. So if you have liked the video guys, don't forget to subscribe. And so coming to the today's lesson, so today's lesson is very important because now we are beginning to start with the functions and the formula. So today we are going to only cover the functions part. We are going to understand the important functions which is required or which we have to learn to understand Excel and to execute Excel wherever is required for us. So the important functions, so before understanding the functions we have to understand what is function. So guys, function is nothing but a predefined syntax which is already present in Excel workbook, which we type or which we write down to get the desired results out of it. So there are the three main categories of functions which we are going to learn today is math, trigonometry functions, statistical functions, date related functions. Under math, sum, round up, round down, integer and square root functions we are going to learn. Under statistical functions we are going to learn average, max, mean, large, small and rank. And lastly we are going to learn date and weekday related functions. So these are the main three categories which we are going to cover for functions today, and these are the very easy functions to learn. And also in the future course of time we are going to cover up lot other more functions which we have to understand, which we have to execute in different case scenarios into particular Excel worksheet or Excel work. So as you can see guys, I have a database already prepared. So the same database which we used for conditional formatting, where we have serial number, name, date of joining, maths, history, all the subjects name, total marks. So now we are going to find out the first condition what we are going to use. The first function we are going to use is sum. So sum will be used here as you can see in total marks. So to find out the total marks, what we have to do will be writing equals to. So to write a function, we can use three different special characters: equals to, plus, or minus. So if you write equals to, you can use the function. If you write plus, you can use the function. If you minus, you can use the function. So it's generally we use equals to. So I'll show you by equals to. So I'll write equals to sum, so bracket open. So once you open the bracket, you can see there are different things available down. This is the syntax of sum. Number one, number two, dot dot dot, and this number one, number two are individual arguments. So to understand in a better way the particular function what we are going to use, we can use our argument box. So how to use the argument box? The shortcut key is Control A. So you can use the shortcut key argument box. Shortcut key is Control plus A. If you press Control A, argument box will open. Otherwise, also we can open it from here. If you press sum, you can just click this, and this argument box or the function argument box will open. So as you can see, we have different options: number one, number two. So what we can do, we can select number one, number two, number three, and number four. So these are the four different arguments, the four different arguments which we have to use to find out the result. So once you press OK, you will get the result 179. But there is a difficulty. If you have like the selection part, if you have more than 50, 20, so if you have to find out the total sum, so what you will do, you will be selecting the different numbers. Rather than that, we can take the range. So also we can use sum in this way. So write sum equals to, bracket open, you can select this cell. This is called cell reference, which we are going to learn in the upcoming video. So cell reference, you can take this cell reference and you can select this range up to here. Once you select this up to this range from here, you can close the bracket and you press OK. So you can see guys, we have got the results. Now you have to come to this autofill button and you have to drag this. Once you drag, the whole so once you drag, you have got all the results in one shot. So this way you can use sum. Okay. Now next part. So we have to find out the sum of this. particular total maths, total history. Now, to use some, we can use a very used shortcut key, which helps very much when you're using database, when you're using for certain results. You can use this shortcut key to find out the total of anything on a matter of second. So the shortcut key is Alt equals to. Once you press Alt equals to, this shortcut key known as Autosum. So if you use Alt equals to, you can easily get the result immediately. So what I can do, I can select this three particular cell and I can press Alt equals to directly, and I'll get the results immediately from this tree. So this way you can minimize your effort and you can maximize your output. So Alt equals to, so the shortcut key for Autosum is shortcut key for Autosum is Alt plus equals to. So if you press Alt plus equals to, you will get the sum. So I want the sum of this. I'll press Alt equals to, and I'll get the result immediately. So this is the shortcut key to use Autosum. So guys, I hope so far so clear. Now the next part we'll be using. So we will be using average. So to find out average, same method, right? Equals to average, bracket open. So average argument is same, number one, number two. So again I'll select the range. So once I select the range, I'll press enter. So once I press enter, I'll got the average, and then I'll drag. So it will autofill. So I've got all the average number now. So this is how we find out average. So the next is round. So round means, guys, as we know, round means we'll round up the numbers. So what I can say, the formula for round is, if after point the number is more than 5, it will increase the 1, and if the number is below 5, it will remain same. So that is the uh, theory of round. So the same theory is followed by Excel as well. So we'll use the function called round. So round, bracket open. So the syntax is different now for round. There's number and number of digits. So number of digits mean up to how many decimal places we want to keep that round. Is it 0? Is it 1? Is it 2 decimal places? Based on that, round will give you the result. So here I'll select the number. I'll press comma. So comma will help you to go to the next argument box. So next argument is number of digits. So I want to keep it 0. Select 0 and press enter. So guys, see, as after point it was more than 5, it was 7. So that's the reason the round change it to 45. The same way you can just drag, you will get the desired results out of it. So this way we can use round. Now the next is round up. So round up means if the number is more than 5 or not, it will increase your number. So that is the formulation of round. If it is 5, like if it is 44.5, if it is 44.4, it will still increase the number to 45. So let's see. So round up, again the same syntax, select the number, comma 0, bracket close. It will make it 45. So I'll drag. So guys, you can see this first 3 are more than 7, but if you can see this number 40.25, so this 2 is less than 5, so the number should not increase before the decimal place. But as we are using round up, it has forcefully increased to 1, so it has become 41. So this is round up, guys. Next is round down. So that's the opposite of round up. Round down, what he does, round down means round down will, if it is more than 5, if it is less than 5, the number will neither increase neither decrease, it will remain same. So I'll use round down, bracket open, select the number 0, bracket close, enter, drag. So round down, as you can see guys, it is more than 5, still 44. It is less than 5, is still 40. So round down follows the rule where if it is after a point, if the number is greater than 5 or less than or equal to 5, round down will give you the same exact number what you have written before the decimal place. Integer is, so integer means guys, integer will help you to bring a particular decimal number to a whole number. So I'll select equals to, I'll write the function integer. So integer syntax is only number. Select the number and press enter. So it will not see whether it's more than 5, less than 5 after decimal place. It will give you just the exact whole number before the point. So this is the use of integer. So we have understood integer, guys. Now the next part is max. So suppose I want to understand, suppose I have a database of 4,000. In that database, I want to find out who has got who has got the highest marks. Suppose in this database, I want to find out who has got the highest marks. So here we can see by checking each and every cell. But if you have a huge database, it will be very difficult for you to check and to find out which who has the highest marks. So for that we can use a function called max. So I'll go to equals to max bracket open. I'll select the range. So for max you have to select the range because out of the range it will find the highest number and press enter. So guys, as you can see, the highest number in this range is 347 and it has given you the result as well. Same goes for mean. If you want to find the minimum number in total marks, you can write equals to mean bracket open, select the range, enter, bracket close. So the lowest number among this range is 74. So accordingly, he has given you the number 74. Now, so guys, in max and min, what you can find, we can find the highest number and we can find the lowest number. But if we have a situation like this, I want to find the third highest number. I want to find the third highest number out of total marks. So for third highest number, we cannot use max or you cannot use min because it will give you the maximum number or it will give you the minimum result. In those scenario, we can use a function called large. So large, what it does, let us see guys. So equals to large bracket open. If you see the so equals to large, right, large bracket open. You can see the function is array. Array means the range of cells. K means constant. So constant means, so like as I told, I want third highest number, I want second highest number, I want fourth highest number. So that will be the constant number which we have to write to get the desired results. So I'll select the database, I'll select the range, I'll select comma. So I want the third highest number. So I'll write 3 here and bracket close, enter. So the third highest number among this range is 179. You can check it for yourself. 347. After that 180. Then it's 179. So it has given us a correct result. Same with small. If I want to find the second lowest number, so for second lowest number I'll use equals to small bracket open. The syntax is same, array and constant. So I'll select the array here, comma, second lowest bracket close. So second lowest is 124 as you can see. Second lowest is 124. So this is a very important function, large and small, where you can find a number based on certain constant and it can give you the desired results accordingly. Unlike mean or max, which can only give you maximum number or maximum result or minimum result. The next is square root. So square root, as we know square root, what square root is. So square root we are going to use Autosum. So square root is, as we know, it will find the square root of the particular number. So like if it is 16, it will give you 4. So let us take an example. If you have 16, you have to find the square root of it. So for square root, the function is sqrt. In short form, you have to write sqrt bracket open and select the number and press enter. So square root of 16 is 4. So if you have to find the square root of all this number, I'll select this equals to sqrt, enter. So the square root of this is just drag this to get the result. But guys, we have to remember one thing. Suppose minus 16, then equals to sqrt. If you want to find the, because if you have to find the square root of a negative number, it will give you error, because square root of any negative number is infinite. We cannot find the square root of negative number. So this thing keep in mind. So we have find out the square root of all the even numbers, and we have got the result as well. So guys, I hope so far so clear. We have understood what are the different types of numbers we can use, like different types of functions we can use. So we've understood average, sum, right here sum. So it is here sum, average, round up, round down, integer, max, mean, large, and small. Now let us see rank. So rank is a function which will give you the rank, like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So likewise, it will give you the rank according to the selection of the range we have selected. So I'll write equals to rank bracket open. So in rank we have three different arguments. First is number. So the number will be the particular number which we want to select. Next is reference. Reference will be the range. So what this number will do, the number will find out from that range according to the order we set. So I'll select the range here, and I'll fix this range, because if I drag, the range will also get dragged. So for that reason, we'll fix this range. So we are going to learn what is fixed cell reference, mixed cell reference in the next session. So for now guys, you remember it. Wherever there is a range, you have to fix it. So here I have a range, I have fixed it. Next, comma. So you want in descending order or ascending order? Suppose I want in descending order. So what rank will do? This particular number will check from this particular range, like it coming. So according to this range, this number is coming on which rank. Accordingly, it will give the result. So as you can see, this number from this range is coming as a third rank, as we have found out in here also. The third highest number, that is 179. So that is rank 3. So accordingly, we'll be dragging and we'll get the result. So this is third, this is 8, this is first, 5th, 6th, 8th, 4th, second, and this is 10th, and this is 7th. So this way we can find out rank. So rank is a very useful function which can give you a certain result based on the number and the range what you are looking for, and accordingly it will give you the result. Now the next is date function. So date function, first is date, so equals to date. So date is nothing but you have to type in manually 2020 03 50 bracket close. So it will give you the date. Weekday means weekday will find out the week number. So I'll write equals to weekday bracket open. Suppose I'm taking this as a serial number, comma. So now, once you select the serial number, it will ask you for the return type. So how you want. So in some places, like if you talk about UAE countries, for UAE, their week starts from Sunday because they have holiday on Friday and Saturday. For India, if you talk about, we have holiday on Saturday and Sunday, and our week starts from Monday. So likewise, we have different types of weeks. So for India, as we are in India, we are going to select Monday as the first day of our week, and Sunday is the last day of our week. So select this one, 2, and close enter. So as you can see, according to Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday is coming as third. So likewise, if you select Thursday, it will come 4. If you drag this, it will come 4 for Thursday. So this way you can find out the, suppose, let me bring weekday here. Make it little clear. So equals to weekday bracket open number 2 bracket close. So this is 3. So 4, this is Thursday 4, Saturday 6, again Wednesday, Friday is 5. So likewise you can get the week number. Next is date value. So equals to date value. So date value will give you the date. Suppose select this. Close. So you have to write the date in text. You cannot select the cell. So today's date is, suppose 15. January 2020, comma, press OK, you will get the date value. So date value is not that used formula, but in certain cases you can use date value. So date value you have to type the date value on the inverted comma, because within inverted comma that particular number will be considered as text, as we have understood in the first lesson. So these are the functions we have to know, which we use in our day-to-day life, and which is very important in Excel also, to learning to understand Excel, and also in different case scenarios we'll be using these basic functions to understand the advanced level of functions or advanced level of formulas, because these functions will come up again to us, where we will be using in conditional formatting, where we will be using in different other tools when we are going to learn different topics of Excel as well. So these are the very basic functions, guys, which we have to remember. So these basic functions someday will come down, where you have to use or implement in different use cases as well. So guys, I hope you have understood today's video, and any doubts or anything comes up, please do write it, mention in the comment section. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye, take care.